Hola, bienvenidos al programa de español en línea. Yo soy el profesor Gilberto García y en este video we are going to talk about on how to express opinions, plans, preferences, and feelings. We are going to work on the stem changing verbs in the present, okay, which is another set of irregular verbs. And then we will cover expressing obligation, the use of tener que plus the infinitive. Muy bien, let's start with the first one. Okay, so this is the first set of irregular verbs. These are called the stem change verbs. So we have three types. The ones that we have in the infinitive and E, and then when we conjugate these verbs, we will have IE in the stem change, like the verb entender. Okay? El tipo número 2 is gonna be when we have a no in the infinitive and then we have UE in the conjugations. A verb like, is an example, is almorzar. And the tipo número 3 is gonna be when we have an E and then we need to change when we conjugate these kind of verbs to an I, like servir. We will see the conjugations of these three types of verbs. Why these verbs are so special? Well, let's start with entender, which is the first stem change. And as you can see, the conjugation for the first person is going to be yo entiendo, tú entiendes, él entiende. Nosotros entendemos, the first person of the plural, we are going to keep the E, okay? And then we, this is the vosotros, also we keep it. We are not going to focus on the vosotros one. And then ustedes y ellos entienden. As you can see, these are the ones that with the stem change. Okay, this is the first type. Let's start with the second one. Yo almuerzo, tú almuerzas, él almuerza. We keep the O in nosotros and vosotros. And then we have it in the second and third person plural, which is nosotros and ustedes almuerzan. Okay, as you can see, this boot is the one that we have the stem changing conjugations. Okay, the last one is servir, to serve. Yo sirvo, tú sirves, él sirve, nosotros servimos, we keep. There is no stem change on this one. And then vosotros servís, which is also we keep it. And then nosotros, no, ustedes y ellos sirven. Okay, let's apply some of these verbs. We have that question, which is ¿qué le pasa? For example, on this image, something is going on with this map, un mapa. Entonces we can say, no entiende el mapa, es muy complicado. And the verb entender is one of these verbs that has this stem change. Okay, next one. Quiere, the verb querer is also one of these verbs. Okay, quiere, do you want un sándwich de pollo? No. Prefiero, the verb preferir also has this stem change. ¿Qué hacen? The verb almorzar is the second type of this stem change. So ellos almuerzan. ¿Qué hace Garfield? The verb dormir, the same pattern. Él duerme o Garfield duerme. ¿Cuánto cuesta? The verb costar is also one of these verbs with an stem change. Cuesta mucho dinero. ¿Qué hace el mesero? El mesero, let's see what we have, sirve la ensalada. Okay, the last type of these stem change. ¿Qué hace Bart? Repite la oración en la pizarra. The verb is repetir, which is the third type also of this stem change. Okay, we have some questions that we can practice with some es. Okay, jugar algún deporte. This is the verb poder, to be able to. And then, ¿hasta qué hora duermes los fines de semana? The verb dormir. And then we have ¿qué quieres comer hoy? The verb querer. And then the last one is the verb pensar, to think. ¿Qué piensas hacer en acción de gracias? So let's have a moment. You can pause the video and then try to answer these questions. Some of these are offering, no, we don't have a yes or no question, but we are offering options here. A specific answer here, same for this one. This one is a yes or no question. ¿Puedes jugar algún deporte? Well, you can say sí or no and maybe provide the example. A specific answer for this one, same for this one, and then the same, for the last one. Now, let's start with the next section, which is tener que plus infinitive, how to express obligation. So, para hablar de obligaciones, we need to use the verb tener plus the word que plus an infinitive. Remember what is an infinitive? Is the original form of the verb. The main characteristic of these verbs are the ending in Spanish. These verbs can end with AR, ER, or IR. Okay, and it's the same as you use in English, because in order to express obligations, you can say I have to finish my homework, for example. So, por ejemplo, quiero ir al partido de fútbol el sábado. I wanna go, really, I wanna go. Pero I have to do homework. Entonces, tengo que hacer la tarea. Suzette quiere dormir tarde, pero tiene que trabajar a las 8. She has to work at 8. Then we have a situation here. Rafael ve que no tiene comida. You see the fridge is empty. So, ¿qué tiene que hacer? ¿Qué tiene que hacer? So, tiene que comprar comida. Okay? Same. He has to buy food. Tiene que, and then the infinitive here. ¿A dónde tiene que ir? Tiene que ir al supermercado. ¿Qué tiene que hacer Luis antes de entrar al ejército? Before he enroll in the army. So this one we can say Luis tiene que, and here we can use a reflexive verb, okay? Tiene que afeitarse. ¿Qué tienen que hacer Regina y Holly? Look at this room. Oh my God, there is a mess here. So ellas, Regina y Holly, tienen que limpiar, tienen que organizar. Muy bien, nos vemos en el próximo video.